present perfect. Well, so present perfect is used to talk about something that happened in the past and it's affected current moments, but the time is unspecific or unknown or the time is not important. When it happened, it's not that important, so we focus on the actions. Subject has, have, or three. We always use has, have for three to show that it's already happened in the past. Let's say I have been to Kudus. I have been to Kudus. So it shows that it already happened. But the time is not important or it's unknown or it's not specific. So the time is not specific or I don't mention the time. So the other example, she has cooked rice. She has cooked rice. She has already cooked rice. So, for the subject, she, he, it, we use has. And for the subject, I, you, we, they. For the subject, they, we, you, and I, we use have. And remember that we use he, it, she for has. We use has for the subject she, he, it. So, now it's clear that the formula is subject has, have for three. We use past participle here. We use past participle. We can use irregular or regular verb, right? I have cooked. I have cleaned the house. She has gone. I have done the work. So we use have for subject I, you, we, they. And we use subject she, he, it object. To, and then has. We use has when the subject she, is. Okay, alright? Now, let's move to another perfect is also used to express about action that happened in the past or started in the past and continue to the present. Start action. Start in past and continue to the present. So it tells about something, action that started in the past and still continue to the present. So let's say I have stayed at home. I have stayed at home since for 3 years. I have stayed at home for 3 years. Well, I have stayed at home for 3 years. So, another example. I have worked in company for 1 year. So, it's common that we use for or since in the sentence. In the present perfect. We use for or since to tell about the durations, how long it took. So another example, she has had a dog since last month. cook. We have cook. We use have for subject I, you, we, they. And we use has in the subject she, he, it. For example, she has had a dog since last month. She has had a cat since last week. So it tells that the action started in the past and still continue in the present. Another example, it has been there since last month. It has been there since last month. The since shows the directions. Another example, the ball has been there since last month. The bookshelf has been there since last year. So it tells about action that happened in the past and still continue in the present, or had effect, still has effect in the present moment. Okay? Clear? Have verb 3, past participle plus object. Okay, if you have any question, you can ask the question in the comment sections. Present perfect also can be used to describe actions that already stopped. Actions that already stopped. Okay, let's say I have cleaned the house. I have already cleaned the house. I have already cleaned. I have already cleaned the house. I've already cleaned the house. It shows that my actions have already happened. I have already cleaned the house. She has already cleaned the house. I have read the novel. I have just finished to read the novel. She has just written the letter. She has just written the letter. We use has for the subject. She, he, it, and we can use just, and we use verb 3 or past participle. Another example. I have opened the door. I have just opened the door. I've just closed the door. I have recorded the new video today. So another tips for you, you can actually use your daily actions to practice grammar. You can learn grammar daily, one by one, not everything. That's why I explain one by one tenses here. I hope that you can understand easily. So, another tip for you, you have to relate the example from your daily activity. For example, what's your daily activity? Maybe you are a student, so your daily activity might be class. You can say, I have studied last night. Not last night. I have studied. I have learned the chapter 3. I have cleaned my table. I have been here in the class. So we can use daily moments, daily activity to practice the grammar. Alright? So it is clear present perfect is used to talk about something that happened in the past and still continue in the present, or has an effect for the present moment, but the time is actually not important or unknown, unspecific, and it can be not be mentioned. Let's talk about the negative form of present perfect. Negative form. So for the negative form, we only add not behind has or have. For example, I have not visited my friend. I haven't visited my friend. we can add not after have or has. She hasn't. Another example, she hasn't organized her room. So we use not in negative form after has or have. Another example, we haven't been to school. We have been to your house. We have been to the English course. So we can use not after has or have. So it's clear that we use not after have or has, and we use she, he, it subject to has, and we use have for subject only there. Let's talk about has have questions. Has have questions. Have you been there? Have you been to the Japan? Have you ever tried the new adventure in Netherlands? Has he gone? Has he read the new article? Oh my god, the long terms of. Okay. Let's write the example. She has written novel. She has written novel. We can change into questions because has she written novel? So actually, we can change the position. She has become has she. I have become have I. You have become have you. Okay, another example. You have been to the beach, so we can change have you been to the beach. Alright, let's see this example. You have been to the beach, and if you change into the question form, have you been to the beach? So we can just change the position between subject, have and has. Okay, I have I, you have you read the new novel? She has driven the car. Has she driven the car? I have cleaned the house. Have I cleaned the house? So we can just change between subject and have. Okay, the last part is WH questions. WH questions. We can use what, who, where, when, why, and how. Let's say, where have you been? Where have you been? Then use what, who, where, when, why, and how. How have you been there? Where questions, we can use what, who, where, when, why in the front of the sentence, and then we can use has, have, and then subject, and then past participle. Okay, that's all our today's lesson. After this, I will give you a quiz or questions you can answer in your notebook.